Welcome to the Good Ride. We're trying on these outfits so you don't have to. We got 686 in the house today. I'm Davey Boy. This is the old boss Beastie over here. And we're bringing you the men's Gore Tex GT Jacket. So for fit, I'm 6'4", 230 pounds. I'm wearing a double XL. And it's a good fit. It definitely, the sleeves feel a little bit shorter than the sleeves are a good fit when I stretch them out all the way. They fit my arms really well. Not too baggy throughout the body. Room to layer. I could get away with an extra large if I liked a more fitted feel. But personally, I like room to move and I like room to layer. How's it for you?
I'd say the large is a little bit on the tight side. It seems it's going for form fitting. Feels a little tight around my shoulders. But as you can see from my specs, I'm kind of like an extra large chest, kind of large torso, and medium arms. So it actually feels more medium on my arms, but a little too tight around the shoulders and the chest for me personally. Yeah.
That's a good point. When I bring it in all the way, it is tight in the back, and my sleeves do ride up a good bit. If you see, they would normally be they're about here. When I pull it up, they go all the way to there.
And I don't think either of us could fit a lot of layering underneath.
No, I think this one would become, the double XL on me would be comfortable with a hoodie underneath, but if I had a puffer, I think it would be pushing the size.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what the XL could do for me.
Yeah.
And you might be triple XL if you were comfortable.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
That's all we had. But thank you, Gravity Sports, for letting us try these on.
So on the construction, you got minimalist seam welding. All the seams are high quality, as you would expect from a Gore Tex fabric. Overall, great construction.
Yeah, I really like this. It feels somewhat coarse, but it's got this feel like it's not going to let anything stick to it. Like, it feels durable, slightly coarse, but it still has the slick feel. So it's just going to shed water and shed wet snow on the outer layer before it gets to that pretty badass Gore-Tex membrane that is just, it's certified. It's pretty much the same every outerwear. It's all about just the outer layer, what that's like before it hits the membrane. Because I hate when jackets get wet. Even though they don't get through the Gore-Tex membrane, it makes you colder when they're wet on the outside.
Yep.
So I think this won't soak through very easy.
For the pockets, you got this big chest pocket right here. Nice and open. Has a soft micro fleece liner on one side and a taffeta liner on the other. It has a small little hole for your headphones to pass through. And it has a extra little clip inside of here for some keys or a beacon.
And it fits my S22 Ultra, which is a big-ass phone, very well.
There's no inner liner to hold your cell phone extra tight to your body, though, unlike some of the other 686 coats. And then you got two big hand pockets right here along the waist. These are nice and big, as you can see. They come all the way in to where the zipper goes. I got some pretty big hands, and they fit in here, no problem. There's a soft micro fleece liner that goes along the back of your hand, and then a nice taffeta, smooth taffeta on the inside with the palm of your hand would touch. Inside the jacket, let's see what's up. We got a goggle pocket, not big enough to hold your skins. We got a little lip balm pocket, or a super tiny joint pocket if you're real pinners. We got a headphone loop, nothing special. And
you got this little stash pocket here too.
Yes, you do.
You can see, and it goes all the way around to your back.
Ooh, it does.
All the way around. It's kind of interesting.
Goes all the way out to here.
Yeah, it's good to have, but it might be weird to get something out of there if it just keeps creeping along around to your back. But I like it.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's not big enough. Yeah, it's a weird size. You could almost fit like a pint in there. Like a a little bottle of something if you needed to. I don't know what else you would put in this pocket that's this specific, skinny and long length.
Yeah, it's weird, and it's
a
right
weird
on your
shape.
floating rib.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So I don't know if you want to.
But it's a good
Yeah.
stash pocket, though. You know, maybe if you had like a little collapsible flask, a soft-sided flask or something, you could slip in there. It'd be a good size for that.
Yeah, create your own hydro stash.
Yep.
And I like this fleece, this micro fleece liner throughout the inside.
Yes.
Let me take mine off while Davey stays looking good there. And you can see there's like more of a thick micro fleece and then kind of more of a meshed micro fleece. But it's pretty good all around for a little extra warmth compared to most shells.
Yeah.
And
there's
is there some insulation in there? It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't feel insulated. I don't think it's insulated.
Yeah. Oh, and you got these wrist gaiters.
Nice
and
wrist
they're
gaiters.
non-intrusive, so if you don't want wrist gaiters, they're not going to bother you, and if you want them, they're going to be fine. So I like that.
Yeah, and the little micro fleece lining on the back does not come around onto the neck on this jacket, unlike some other 686s. But there is a little bit of a cover to seal off the zipper from your face. It isn't the softest connection to the face of the 686 line, but it's also not terrible. It actually seems pretty nice.
Well, this is a large jacket with a medium Smith Mays helmet that is not very bulky, and it barely fits. I can barely turn my head. It's better than some 686 jackets, but they're pretty much a company that doesn't make hoods for helmets. And this cuff works really well over the glove, and if you take off the glove and want to tighten it, it'll fit over the cuff pretty well as well.
When it comes to ventilation and pit zippers, there's two pretty good size pit zips, no mesh, completely open. Unlike some of the other jackets in the 686 line.
I love that.
I do like that too.
And it doesn't come out super wide and get out of control.
No, it's not. It's a
small. It's a small one, and it's just got a lot more than a mesh, but a lot less than a lot of open pit zips. I like it.
Yeah, it's a solid pit zip.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the powder skirt, let's unzip in unison real quick for you. You got a built-in powder skirt permanently attached. Just loops all the way around. Nice elastic bottom. You can see when you tighten her up, she comes together well.
It's got the jacket to pant interface loops in the back too, so you can hook onto some belt loops.
Raised a little bit, but not too much.
I like this jacket. It's one of the first 686 jackets, feature-wise, that I really like, except for the fit. It's just a little too tight. Maybe the XL would be better, where I'm normally a large, but, you know, other than that, I have no real complaints about this jacket.
Yeah, overall, I like this coat. I think for the price range, you can have a couple more of the features that I expect out of the rest of the 686 line, like the semi-asymmetrical zipper that keeps this zipper off of your lips and nose, and maybe the extra ventilation vents that are on some of the higher end jackets of their line. But other than that, I like the feel. It feels like a good Gore Tex coat. I like this green color. I think maybe a second chest pocket or a bigger inner pocket would be nice, but overall,
bigger hood.
Yeah, maybe a bigger hood or just a more adjustable hood, something you can kind of tweak around your helmet a little better, or tweak around your hat if you don't have a helmet. But overall, it's a good coat, and for the price range, I think if you like the look, it's a good option, but you could probably find something that's a little more performance based.